I just got a lot of people ask me why I have depression. When I was young, I have some question and wondered about this. Hello friends, today I'm gonna sharing about my personal life with depression and how I get better. I try to speak in English because I wanted to improve my English. I want to be able to communicate with people all over the world. For Thai people who watch this video, let's practice together. And if I say something wrong, I apologize here. First, I have to say that this is the method that I have used and it's worked. This may not work for some people because everyone's life and story are different. I got a lot of questions why I have depression. Sometimes it's hard to explain because there is so many story and events that happen in life. Some bad thing, bad feeling that I have accumulated and keep it for a long time. Sometimes I never tell anyone because I don't like to talk about myself much. Even my friends are confused. People like me have depression. Yes, people like this should be. All my life, I try to be strong, never showing weakness, even crying. I think crying as a sin because sometimes I try to hold my tear back because I think tear is a sign of weakness. When I start to get tired of life, I use traveling and going into nature as a way to heal my mind. But when the COVID-19 outbreak occurred, it caused me to stuck in Bangkok. The capital have only building, traffic, and chaos. Actually, I planned that I can't stay in Bangkok anymore. I want to stay in another province or the place that is near nature, or I can go to meet the nature easily, not far away. But when I had to stuck in Bangkok, it caused my mental health to get worse and worse. Combined with the management of the government at that time, I have problem for making a living. The feeling that tells me I'm not normal anymore is I'm so tired. I'm so tired that I feel like I don't want to live anymore. It's so tiring. Not knowing which way to go, it's like stuck in the narrow square room with no door or exit. It was a dark square room and no way out. So it made me realize that I'm not normal anymore. I was people who wanted to go out and learn and try new things and explore this world. This is not me. So I start to consulting with my friends or people around me, and I decided to meet psychiatrists. Yes, and the psychiatrist diagnosed me as depressed. After that, they prescribed the medicine to take. I can't work anymore. I started to thinking about what I was planned to do next, to study more or learn new skill, but I can't do it. It was like something hitting in my brain all the time. The brain is like a brain damaged person. I received help from my sister and moved to Phuket, an island in South Thailand, where I was planned to live before. Because I could go out to the beach or waterfall, not so far away from nature. And I met a doctor via video call from Bangkok. At first, the doctor prescribed me two medicines. First, to help with depression, and another one to help with sleep. During the first 1 to 3 weeks, I still feel like I felt nothing with medicine. I still had energy and I still feel just sad. But after that, the feelings start to get stronger and it made me isolated and not there to socialize because I wasn't working. I'm afraid people will ask, it's all suspicious. And when talking to someone, I feel tired of talking or answering as if they have drained all my energy. After that, there will be various bad memory begin to pop up. I sleep a lot because the medicine to help me sleep at night is also affect me during the day. I sleep most of the day. Someday I go outside. My sister invited me to go outside to walk around nearby the area. But after being outside for a while, I started to feel like I want to come back to myself and my own space because it was overwhelming. It's like the medicine forces me to rest because before this, I have had worked hard and resisted a very long time. The body needs deep rest. At that time, I didn't understand yet and tried to fight it and felt angry at myself. Why I wasn't normal, why I couldn't do anything, why I got tired easily, and why I don't recover. After that, I tried to looking for as much information as I could, listening to podcasts about depression, and realized that I need to start by loving myself. To love myself, I need to understand that now I'm not normal, I'm sick. If I compare it to someone who physically sick on the outside, it's like someone has been in a road accident and live between life and death. We are becoming people that lie in the hospital and the doctor try to save life from death. And when we pass that point, we need to recuperate to heal, which I am like that now. I need to be kind to myself and know that right now I'm sick, I'm not normal. But living with silence, living with myself and isolating is not useless. It allows me to see the story of my whole life. What am I doing wrong? What kind of life do I want? What kind of people do I want to surround myself with? All memory, both the good and the bad, come out for me to see. I can review and understand what is good or bad and what kind of thought and belief I ever thought and believed. We must use knowledge to understand this point. New knowledge is essential for us to understand the way of life. This is what I learned from podcasts and reading books. I do as much as I can. I do housework as much as I can. Listening to sounds healing and guide meditation. Even though I am lying down, I can still healing by listening. Do as much as you can, listening to the voice inside yourself. Someday when I have energy, I will go out to lie in the sea alone. Because I have heard that it is very good to go and be free in nature. I lie on the beach, I talk with nature. In the meantime, nature heals me. I feel like Elf lost a lot of memories, especially my short-term memories. The feeling at that time was that I didn't want to lose it. It's very painful. Am I going to forget everything in my life? It's similar to the symptom of people dying. I feel like I don't want to let go, but I forgot whether death is the part of rebirth, right? So I have to rethink that. I don't have to remember everything, every details in my life, especially bad thing. I forget some of it, so that we have enough space to contain new good memories. Of course, I can't avoid bad memories, but I don't need to pay too much attention to it. Focus on your breath now. Yes, I'm breathing. I try to exercise as much as I can. I do yoga, going to run, going to walk. After 6 months, I started dating. After being close for more than 6 years, I was able to traveling to neighboring countries as I have dreamed. Go out and see new things, even though it's very easy to get tired and sometimes feel sad. At least I have added new memories and pushed away bad memories. Around 9 months, the doctor started to prescribing a reduction in medication. I began to have more energy to do things. Before stopping the medicine for 1 month, I started to make art, try to using the Chelsea to make jewelry, do whatever made me feel good and feel successful in the small thing. Before that, I raised warm until it grew up to be butterfly. Because seeing nature grow and live is beautiful. 12 more days until 1 year of taking the medicine. Then the doctor ordered me to stop taking the medicine. It's a feeling of numbness and confusion. It's like, is this true? Am I really recovered? After stop the medicine, I start to think about work. I start putting pressure on myself again. And I feel why it hasn't gone away yet. Sometimes the symptoms comes. Still sleeping a lot. I start being cruel to myself. I feel like I'm lazy. So I went looking for information. Met someone say that after stop the medicine, there will be some side effect from the medicine remaining. It's take a year to return to normal. So I began to feel the need to turn around and understand myself more. After that, it gradually got better. I did yoga almost every day, and I feel myself get stronger and stronger, have the strength to do things more, crystallize my own thought more. Explore yourself through your own thought. What kind of people are we? When I was child, I used to wonder how I would feel if I did, or what afterlife is like, and what if people commit to suicide, and if people can commit to suicide when they are children, then why do we commit to suicide? What the reason do we have? It's a question I've never said to anyone, even my friend or my family. Suddenly, a thought like this popped up in me. As someone who was deeply curious about something and about life since childhood, something have never been told to anyone. I am the person who is curious about the concept of living life. When I believe in something, I will live according to what I believe at that time until there is the new belief that I have learned and then comes to put a break on the old belief, causing me to stop believing in it and change the new belief. But when I believe something, I believe it with all my heart and am ready to live up with that belief. And this made me to know that I like to live life to find meaning in life. I have to do work that I feel valuable to me. I don't like work that have the same routine over and over, which was before the COVID-19 came. I am a photographer, got to travel to work in many provinces, got to learn about villager countryside, and got to see new world. I feel that I like this kind of life. After I see myself, understand myself, and what the true meaning I want from my life and work, I like to help people. I don't like to see people suffering because I think, what if I am that person who is in trouble? How will I feel? And this is why I started the Healing with Me channel for people who is in difficult situation. I will be your friends because I understand that fighting alone with feeling of loneliness and no one understand how painful it is. Heal with me, heal together. Review what I have done to make me better again. If you want to cry, cry. Don't judge yourself. Just because the person dares to cry out doesn't mean they are weak, but it means having courage and be strong enough to express it. Exercise, do yoga, meditate. Listen to sound healing or nature sound. Listen to podcasts, read books, go out and experience new things. Learn to open your heart to love. When you learn to love, you will learn to forgive. Forgive those who have hurt us in the past. Learn to love and understand yourself. Okay, thanks for watching and listening. Anyone who want to vent can comment. I want this channel to be a safe space for anyone who want to express their feeling. Support each other, don't judge each other, and sympathize with each other. Click like and subscribe to see new healing video. Heal with me, humanity. See you.